What's good, y'all? And welcome back to The Chatterbox with your host, Elena. If you haven't had the chance already, I highly encourage you to go back, watch my first vlog, where you kind of get to know me a bit. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into the video. Alright, y'all. So today we're going to briefly discuss a documentary, Ferguson, a report from occupied territory. This documentary, produced and directed by Orlando de Guzman, highlights a series of issues in Ferguson, Missouri that came to light after the murder of Michael Brown. On August 9, 2014, Michael Brown, who was 18, was killed by police officer Darren Wilson. It was reported that his body was left in the road for over 4 hours in the St. Louis heat. With his murder came the grief, pain, and anger of the community. While some waited hopefully and patiently that Darren Wilson would be indicted and that justice would be served for Michael Brown, most of the community and law enforcement already knew the outcome. The community had enough. The protests that arose had been met with violence. The fights and the pleas to live and not just survive had been met with tear gas and beatings. During these protests, what were once household conversations became open to the public. They also protested as they were facing systemic oppression and unfair treatment upheld by the police department and in the municipal courts. Now, the Black community in Ferguson had been terrorized and targeted by the police as what will be minor infractions such as jaywalking had a greater and more dire consequence. As someone who currently lives in Ferguson, I feel like the protest did spark a change, and because of that, the police department has definitely proved a bit. And since I just happened to be back home for the weekend, I feel that it is my duty to show you around a bit. Alright, y'all, so first on the list we got Ferguson's Community Empowerment Center, also known as Urban League. Now, Urban League was built on the same ground as the Quick Trip that was burned down during Ferguson's protest. So now we're at January Wabash. During the summer, this really is the spot to be at. Here we had a pond. A lot of people like to walk around the pond. It's a nice little form of exercise. Some people do be fishing. You know, that's not really my thing, but whatever floats your boat, long as it don't sink my ship. So to the right of this pond, though, we got the swimming pools and the playground. And I didn't really want to record that because they was having a little function over there. Now, if you really want to get a taste of St. Louis, go to Emo's. I'm so serious because Emo's so good. Like, it literally gets flown out to people. Watch me open this box. Look at my toes curl. Ain't no way. Because I know I'm finna bash. So this is our Ferguson Police Department. And to the left of it is our fire department. Every August, some people will come out, do a little protest, and then speak their mind. So as we walk down South Florissant Road, we're going to run into some local shops and stores. A lot of restaurants, actually. I would say that this street is basically Georgia Avenue for Ferguson. It's like you always gonna find something on the street. So in this little corner here, it's usually a cute little farmer's market that'll take place every Saturday during the summer. It's a nice little vibe, you know. So when you get done trying all the different food places in Ferguson, you gotta stop right on in here at BKM so you can get that work in with the best trainer in STL, Mr. BKM himself. So, to close out this video, I would like to recommend you all to go and watch this documentary right here. And if you are new here, I would also like to thank you for watching me. And go ahead and sub to my channels that I'll plug right here. And that's it. Peace.
Feels like a million miles between you and me. So if you can go without it, I want you to leave. I want you to leave.